Hello everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Now, here comes the standard disclaimer. This reading is for entertainment purposes only. Any resulting enlightenment is purely coincidental and unintentional. Today is August the 8th, 2022. August the 8th every year is known as the Lion's Gate portal. It's the time when a particular alignment of stars and the Earth, known as the Lion's Gate, is the most precise, and therefore the energy is at its strongest. One of the stars that figures prominently in this alignment is Sirius. Well, Sirius is actually a binary star, Sirius A and Sirius B. Because of that, I have requested help from the Sirian beings with this reading to give us an idea of where we are, what factors influenced us in the past, and how to best move forward. Now, the Sirians are, well, certainly much more advanced beings than us Earthlings, and they are quite helpful, but they also practice non-attachment, and they know when not to influence us. The Sirians of the A-type are the artists. They like symbolism, they like sacred geometry, music, art of any sort. They also highly value integrity and honesty and truth. When I tune into the energy, I get the feeling of truth spoken from the heart. The key words for them are artistic, integrity, and honesty. Now, if they're the artists, the Sirians of the B-type are the techies. They are the ones with really advanced engineering and technology. They are supposed to be the ones that the Dogon people made contact with many, many years ago. Now, both the Sirians A and Sirians B have influenced ancient cultures. Well, I mentioned the Dogons already with the Sirians B, but also Sumerians, Egyptians, other cultures that don't come to mind right now, but particularly some of the Eastern ancient cultures. So there's a little overview of the energies that the Sirians bring to this. Move the cards up out of the way. Now let's see. I'm going to ask for their help. Where are we? What message would you like to give for where we are right now? What has influenced us to arrive where we are? And how may we best move forward? Okay. And if I have not mentioned it, I am using the Mystic Martian Oracle by Lisa Porter. I find the art on this a little cartoonish, but the information is not. The information is quite good, quite maybe more serious than the serious. I see what I did there. Than the art, anyway, may suggest. So where are we? Alpha Draconians. Ooh, crap. I'm sorry. This should not be a surprise. The key words here are corrupt, unethical, and cults. Holy moly. Here in the United States, we have been under the sway of a corrupt, unethical, political cult. And even though truth, thank you, Sirians of the A type, is coming forth, and we are seeing some rudimentary justice being done, yeah, this is what we're living in. How did we get here? Arcturians. Feeling safe, wisdom keeper, and concern. So many people who have fallen prey to cults are searching for safety. Okay? They are concerned about themselves and probably about the world around them. But how do we fix it? We rarely have the answers. So turning to someone who says they do, even if they are not of the best intentions. Anyway, it's tempting. The authoritarian figure in a cult is tempting. The kind who says, only I can fix this. So, we got to this situation because people were looking for safety, were feeling vulnerable, and fell for the false wisdom keepers, and fell for the insincere expressions of concern. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with wanting to feel safe, wanting to gain wisdom. But there have been negative, corrupt people who would take advantage of that very human need. How do we move forward? Shadow self. Denial, projecting, and shame are the words associated with this card. So what I see is the way to move forward first is for the people who have fallen victim to a cult to realize they are in a cult. Stop with the denial. Stop projecting. That's another big ploy I'm seeing, I will say, in the political arena, particularly. Blame your opponent first of the shady dealing you're actually doing. Accuse them of the crime you're committing first. And shame. Yeah. So dealing with the shadow self means admitting that it exists, and that's a first big step to recovering from the cult, recovering from the manipulation by unethical forces. So admitting it, stop projecting onto others. That is, stop projecting your worst desires onto other people. And to resolve the shame about it. And that's how you use the shadow self as fertilizer to grow into something better, something that would make the Sirians proud, something of honesty and integrity. So it's a harsh reality that they are bringing to light at this Lion's Gate, but I know I have done a lot of shadow work on myself, and I know people who have, but I see so many who need to, and we as groups need also. We as, again, I'm speaking here of the U.S. too, as a country, need to face the unsavory parts of our history and not deny it. That's the way. If we start with ourselves, one-on-one, working on your own personal shadow, then that can find a place in the wider world. But it all starts at the individual level. Where have you fallen prey to the corrupt, to the unethical? Are you in a cult? If you see areas in your life where that fits, then do face your shadow and incorporate it. So rather than being something that just weighs you down and holds you back, it becomes fuel for moving forward. So, thank you, Sirians. This was not pleasant, but it was helpful. May the Lion's Gate energies bring us all strength to do what we need to do to move forward into a brighter future. Thank you for listening. If you like this reading, please like it, share it, subscribe it. Subscribe to my channel. All those wonderful things that YouTube and I would appreciate. And if you want a private reading with me, email for details. It is otherwisewomanccp@gmail.com. Thank you. I hope you will come back for my moon cycle reading. There's another one coming up very soon. Bye-bye.